Hi Virgo, this is your September mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of September. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. Then we have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I think you're going to be dealing with 2 people, Virgo, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the first one. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, another Virgo, Capricorn, and the Knight of Cups is the second one. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If they're not an Earth or a water sign respectively, then the first one is kind of like grounded, somebody who likes to plan things ahead, but the other one is a very romantic individual, right? So yeah, and this is a very clear outcome here. I specifically asked what's the outcome for each and every knight, and the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card of an ending, so the Knight of Pentacles gets a no, gets a but. The Knight of Cups, on the other hand, it gets a yes. The Ace of Swords clarifying the Knight of Cups is a yes. Yep, the Ace of Swords often does come through as a yes card, right? And we also have the Six of Swords in between those 2 knights. So yeah, very, very straightforward. You can even see how there is a movement towards that Knight of Cups. So, for some of you, it could be 2 new people you're dealing with, right? And perhaps you'll, talk to one of them, talk to the other one, and you'll realize that the Knight of Cups is the clear winner. For some of you, you could already be involved with the Knight of Pentacles, right? And in that case, you're going to be saying goodbye to them and instead starting something new, starting a new connection with the Knight of Cups. Yep. This is not a singles reading. This is a new love reading. Not every single person is a single person in my readings. I hope you knew that, right? But yes, the Six of Swords is a card of moving forward and moving towards commitment, right? So with the Ace of Swords, it's not only a yes card, it's also a card of a new beginning. This is also a card of very straightforward, very direct conversation that the 2 of you will have. So you'll set the record straight from the very beginning. The Ace of Swords is also a card of clarity. So yes, it'll be crystal clear for you that you're moving forward with the Knight of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card. If this Knight of Cups is a Cancer, it makes total sense. If it's not, then the Chariot is, one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's a card of a victory, success. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. For some of you, you could be relocating together with this person when the 2 of you decide to move in. And by relocating, I mean you could be moving to another neighborhood, another city, another country, another state, what have you. But it is a card of moving forward, right? The Nine of Cups in the middle is a card of a wish come true, and it's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. The Three of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of collaboration. This is you and this new person building this connection, building the foundation from the ground up, making sure the foundation is solid. This is a card of when both people want this. Both people see the potential, and therefore both people put time, effort, whatever is necessary into it. Right? Then the Chariot on top, the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment on marriage. This is the happily ever after card. It's a family card, so if having children or having more children is still an option for you, the 2 of you could definitely have children together. Perhaps some of you already do have children, and you think that's enough. But that is a family card. It really is. So yeah, an interesting reading, Virgo. Yes, you're dealing with 2 people. Like I said, it will play out slightly different depending on your particular situation. Some of you are already kind of involved or loosely involved with the Knight of Pentacles. You could just be talking to them, but here comes a new West person, and you're like, oh, this other person, this new West person is much, much better. For others of you, you could be already involved with the Knight of Pentacles, but that still doesn't change the outcome. You're still moving forward with the Knight of Cups. And, this happens often, Virgo. This really does happen often. So yeah, I'm not even going to do an extended for you because this is very straightforward, very clear reading. All right, Virgo, really happy for you. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Fool, we have the Four of Wands, we also have the Empress and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Well, this is one of the most positive and happiest spreads for the mid-month so far. It really is. Look, we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. It's the happiest card in the deck. The Empress right next to the deck is one of the most positive cards in the deck. We have the Four of Wands in the middle. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment and marriage. And the Fool, the first card that came out, and yes, we're going backwards. The Fool is all about, taking a leap of faith, just feeling great about what's going on. For some of you, if you've been trying to get pregnant, you will hear some good news, right? The Empress could be somebody who is expecting a baby, and then there's also a kid in the Sun card riding that horse, right? So perhaps that's what's making you guys happy. For others of you, you could be moving in together for the first time, or you could be relocating to another location, and you're really happy about that. You may even start something brand new, right? The Fool, the first card that came out, is a card of something brand new, or something you haven't tried before. It is a card of taking a risk, right? Taking a leap of faith. But absolutely every new beginning we do in our lives involves a risk, right? It's just a matter of a 5% or a 95% risk, or anywhere in between. Yeah. Some of you could be, taking your connection to the next level, whatever that level is for you. Even though we don't have any proposal cards, perhaps, like I said, you're still moving in together, you're still, realizing that you guys are meant to be together. Because, like I said, whatever is going on, it's really hard to pinpoint exactly what's going on, but I can tell you for sure, like I said earlier, this is one of the most positive and the happiest spreads for the mid-month so far. And whenever the Fool and the Sun cards come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities, right? You see, in the right upper corner of the Fool card, we have the Sun. And then we have the actual Sun card with the Sun in it, and the gesture of the person in the Fool card and the kid in the Sun card. To me personally, they look identical, and also to me personally, this is a gesture of a very happy individual. So you can always leave me a comment, let me know what's going on. If it's not too personal, if it's not too private, but it's definitely just happiness overload. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, in the second half of September. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also keep in mind, we have a whole bunch of planets in retrograde, including Mercury, our beloved Mercury. This is when more exes than usual tend to show up. We've got the Tower clarified by the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords. We also have the Three of Wands clarified by the Seven of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by Temperance, and we have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or another Virgo. I clarified as much as I possibly could, hoping to get a court card, but we got what we got. Well, at least I actually know exactly what's going on. Expect a proposal. Expect a proposal from your ex. Yep, it's a proposal. There is no other way I can think of interpreting this spread, especially with all the clarifiers. First of all, this person is going nuts. They're going crazy without you, right? They can't sleep at night. They regret not proposing to you. They regret not, perhaps this person was not taking you seriously, or they were dragging their feet, and at some point you just had enough and you left them because they were never gonna get serious. They would never want to take it to the next level, and now they feel the pain. They do feel the pain. I see them going through it. The Tower, the first card that came out, is your connection falling apart, falling down to the ground. The Five of Cups is a card of a regret and grief, and the Nine of Swords is them crying themselves to sleep every night. This is them in the deep depression with anxieties and all kinds of stuff, right? So there they are with the Three of of Wands, clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and with the Three of Wands, it's usually a final decision, right? There's no going back after that. And there they are in the Seven of Cups, clarifying the Three of Wands, looking at all the pieces of jewelry online, and then purchasing one. Okay, then the Ace of Pentacles, the next card over. That card often comes through as a proposal, and I think that's what it is in this case. Temperance, clarifying it could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but Temperance is a card of healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together, reconciling. And you'll be surprised, Virgo. I see this all the time when people think that the only way to get somebody back is to propose to them, and I think this is one of those times. This is one of those cases, right? The Hermit on the bottom of the deck, that's your major arcana card, Virgo, right? Unless you're dealing with another Virgo, but I think that's you. And it's always a good sign to have your own card, especially your own major arcana card in your own reading. Yeah, it always says. Okay? So yeah, expect a proposal. I don't know what you're gonna do, but the Mercury and all the other retrograde planets are definitely lighting up the fire underneath this person's butt. But I think they truly do regret not taking it to the next level in the past. All right, so yes, Virgo, that's what I have for you for this reading for the second half of September. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing the rest of September.